Alright, hello. Today I'm working on a llama. Beautiful llama. As you can see, I've already started. Finished the model yesterday in Blender. And just started on the texturing about, I don't know, 40 minutes ago. Figured maybe I could go live. Let's do a little chill stream. So we're gonna texture this guy in 3 different colors. So the first one is gonna be this brown, and then we'll do a white and a darker coat, probably like a really dark chestnut brown. And so we'll have different variations, and I'll do different eye colors too, but for now this is kind of how it's looking. And I'll just continue working on it. So I'm working in Substance 3D Painter. I modeled the llama in Blender here, so this is kind of what it'll look like on the VTuber. So we have Rohi here as stand-in for our model. Obviously your face will go right here. And the goal is to make this thing like wiggly and floppy and stuff like that. So it's going to be very, very silly. So let's just get back into texturing. So I'm working on the face right now. Just kind of started adding in some details. With the eyelashes. And now I'm just adding in some more stuff. Give it a nice little nose. And since we have a brown coat, we won't actually use a pink, but we'll use something that kind of looks like a pink on a brown coat. So a nice little russet brown. And I just have mirroring on to make it a bit easier. I'm gonna switch over to my tablet. I don't have enough room on my desk to have my keyboard and tablet next to each other, so I gotta switch them around. I've got kind of just use a base color for now. And I've also got some reference I can plop in. You know what, let's do that. I think up there. So on this one, it has darker nose with kind of like a whitening around the muzzle here. I think we'll follow suit with that. Might get a little bit more color in there. I'm going to drop the opacity down afterwards. I'm only working with a 1K texture for this asset, because you'll be viewing it from about this far away, and maybe even farther. So when you're this close and you're like, I can see the pixels, don't worry about it. Gonna get like a heart shape going on. I'll try to replicate that. Put this layer on top so we don't interfere. Their nostril. I mean, there is an indent in the model, but it helps to kind of fake in some shadow. And now I'm just gonna kind of eat away at the edges with another brush here. And I got a little bit of a seam problem there, but I think I can paint around it. Not too bad. It happens, especially when you're working in lower resolution. Cool. Probably use this same layer. Lips here. We're on eraser mode. That's why. change my alpha. Them a nice little smile. I think this layer has height information, yeah. Might actually remove the heights. Curl it up just a little bit more. Very subtle though. Yeah. That reads a lot more from the side. Awesome. So let's add in a kind of like this muzzle color there. What kind of peaks up at the top here? Goes down, kind of follows like the eye shape. Let's fill this in and then we'll work on rest. It looks like Rudolph from that one cartoon. So this is a little bit too bright, so we can fix that. A bit more color. And then I'll reduce the opacity overall. Yeah, that works. And now we just need to basically add like the fur is around it. So I'll just do like a subtract layer here. Fur brush. And I'm gonna turn off mirroring. And make sure that we don't have any crazy settings in the brush. Probably could have just done a mirrored mesh and had more UV coverage, but then you can't have something like this really unless you have kind of smart UVs. But I just unwrapped the whole thing. I'm gonna reduce our brush opacity and kind of put in some like marks. Don't want this fur to be 100% all the time. And for some reason, this only just started today, but my 3D mouse will change the perspective of the model. Like you can see it like go tall and then normal. I don't know what's going on. But one thing I noticed is that it doesn't like if I'm rotating the camera and painting at the same time. ZBrush doesn't like that either. Blender is fine with it. Funny enough. We're just kind of like subtly putting in some patches of fur. And then we can make this undercoat pop through. So instead of having to like paint shadows around area, we can just use that undercoat we already have. Cool. And since I already have this color, I'm going to add in like a little bit of the coloring over here. Kind of make the tips of the ears a bit brighter. I know in this reference it's darker, but I've seen a lot of them with like brighter tips. We could probably add some darkening. I can also take the color here and darken it. we are, you know, making it a little bit brighter and cuter. We can pop it a bit. That works pretty nicely. I might just add in an AO layer here. And we'll make it kind of like a purplish contrast with our red. And I'm just looking for like a soft kind of, I think this will work. Invert it. Turn off the grunge. And is it blurring as well? We'll remove the curvature from that. To look at our ambient occlusion map here. I mean, it's a pretty good bake. Probably just use it as a flat, as a fill instead. Let's see if it pops. Let's try and multiply. Okay. Probably too much, but we can definitely tell it's there now. And I'll probably paint this out because I don't want AO to really our character that much. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. The shader I'm going to be using will make a lot of this look a little bit different. So I'm kind of keeping that in mind as I do this. Because I don't have the same shader in this program that I have in the other program. I wonder if I could make one a bit complicated for this program though. Okay, so that's pretty good. Name that layer. And I can actually use this layer to, like, some of the darkening we have around here. A nice layer of eyeshadow. I'll probably paint like a bottom lash here, or I might do the same thing as it here and just have an actual model. But I mean, look at the reference. There is a little bit of darkened hair there. But let's see if we can do that just on this texture here. Mouse is making the camera go crazy. I think it happens when I specifically go from like the menu area to here and back. As you can see, there's not much resolution to be playing with here, so if I want like actual lashes like that, might have to redo some things, or fiddle with making a different lash model for the bottom here, but I don't think I really need to do that for this. Mostly because we see this from so far away. I think this kind of a detail is... I think this is really high resolution, these lashes. For what we're doing. And I've even like popped those down to 512, so let's see what they look like at 256. Oh yeah, we're still getting the detail that I painted in. I think these are a bit too long right down here. Just need like a subtle thing to like imply that they're there, and that's usually good enough. Yeah. See, like without it, you can see like kind of through the eyelash there, but just looking at the bottom, yeah, it helps make those eyes pop a little bit more. A little bit more cohesive with the lashes too. So, I'm gonna check what these look like far away. Yeah, it's a bit too blurry if I go to 256, so I'll probably keep it at 512. Pretty. I'll save, because you know, I usually don't have this program crash on me, and it auto-saves, but you know, as any artist knows. So it looks like this material has a roughness. I forgot to set. I usually don't use the roughness in the final shader, just because it doesn't use one. Alright, so I could paint in like these details of the fur that kind of go out like this, but I noticed it's like specifically in this reference. Other references are, it looks like whoever takes care of this animal actually like shaved this to get this shape. It's very like this one, it blends a lot easier. And I was thinking of actually doing a fur shader for this. So we'll see. I'll look into the actual fur shader. I could just do fur cards instead. Or I can do kind of like how the sheep is done, where it's just a texture. how this is now. Yeah, so let's get a kind of like a gradient for this fur here. This to overlay. And I'm going to add in, let's try a light. Actually, 3D linear gradient is pretty good, actually. Look, we're pretty much almost there. About 2 clicks. I think it's a bit too saturated. But if we just go to base color here, yeah, with the AO on top, works nicely. And then a lot of this belly is going to be covered up by the character, their shoulders. Should I give him a little paws? A little pink paws or something like that? I might actually use this same color here. I think that would be kind of funny. Do they have paws or pads? I think that's a bit much. I think if it was like a hidden detail, would work. Basically cat paws right here. And I'll probably reduce give him some back toes as well. Not sure if this is anatomically correct, but we're going for cute. They would probably have 4 toes though, eh? Or do they have hooves? I mean, yeah, let's take a look at some llama reference. Oh yeah, they're totally hooves. Okay, they're just like, they're kind of weird looking. Like, a lot of these pictures, like the feet have been like shaved back a little bit. So if they're hooves, then we could do like twin. They kind of do this. But they'd definitely be a different color. But that's okay, because we can paint this and then we can move the paint layer into a different thing. Because we have that feature now. It took them like 4 years to add that in. Not very well. Didn't really paint that well. The perspective of like the model changing is, it's like painting on a wonky sphere, you know. Yeah, I'll probably do its own layer here. There we go. Look at that. I don't want them white, but that's how easy it is to. What color are they in the reference here? Have it off screen. They're basically like a darker toenail color. Maybe I'll reverse the angle. I think that would look better. And they kind of do like a V. I'm also looking at it like reversed. Like the reference would be looking at it like this, except it's an actual physical toe. So I think this works. Got more or less correct on this one. Are the back toes different? Slightly. They're kind of hooked too. Kind of interesting to... I mean, they're kind of gross to look at, but they're also like interesting. Well, that should be good enough for what we're doing here. I kind of want to make this pattern like finer, but at the same time it kind of gets lost. This one here. Yeah, it doesn't fill in as much. I think we'll just keep that like that. Play with a few of the height settings here. I want some of that undercoat I have to pop through. Otherwise, like the base of this pattern will just override it, so. Drink some coffee. Alright, I was gonna darken a little bit up here. And I could do like a starburst pattern. Kind of like goes around. Then I'll use the eraser, but with the this brush. Sure. we don't have too much jittery. Mates. Sharpen the brush, yeah. Giving us the result, more or less. I just change this back to camera mode. We don't have to worry about the little seam that's coming up. I don't really care about the mirroring. I can actually go back and do an unmirrored on top of this. Kind of like where the mirroring would like kind of show itself. I'm like turning my head as I'm painting, even though I can just rotate the camera. Okay, and then I might just play with the overall opacity of that. I should have done it on a different layer, but that's okay. We got exactly kind of what I wanted. It will be more apparent when we put the actual shader on, so it's better. It's usually better to look at like just our base color, because we're not really going to have too much 3D lighting information on our shader, other than our normals here. So we can take a look at what's happening here. Let's see here, heights. Okay. So one of the fur layers is not really adding height. This one. I don't want to play with that too much because it changes the underlying material. So I think what I'll do is I'll just actually go to the height itself. Kind of pump that up. Camera's doing that thing again. For some reason this one's set to normal. We want linear dodge. Yeah, let's see if we can do it without the compare mask. That will work out. That will work out better for the shader we're using. But I can tell like how much of this information is going to affect the shader. And now we need to kind of address what we messed up here. So you need to this is our overall mask. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I think that fixed it. Double check here. It's a little bit too bright on the bottom. That'll do it. Very subtle differences, but it does make a big difference in the end. Now I could go and do like a color correction. That's the wrong one. For balance? Now we gotta set this to pass through. Oh, there we go. Thinks this is all shadow. Kind of reduce the contrast a little bit there. The base fur colors we got. I don't know if I like that or not. Like, this is a pretty bright orange compared to this reference. But then again, most VTubers are kind of brightly colored. So, I think we'll just go with a brighter variation. And then I'm not set on the eye color. I mean, what's great is we can just change it to whatever we want. I was looking at some of like their eyes and they're kind of freaky. But some of them do have like kind of a color. Probably a little bit darker though. But if we go brighter, like it will pop from far away. Because that's really how far we want to view this at. I mean, they could be like full screen like this. But usually, you know, if we're off in like the corner, the same size that I am here. Maybe a little bit closer. Yeah, about that size. So I think those eyes pop enough. I mean, the highlights are fake. And obviously the shader doesn't work in base color mode for the eyelashes. Looking on my other monitor because it's a much smaller version. So, and when we're right up close, we can obviously see it. Yeah, I think this works. Alright, I think I could put a little bit more coloration and brightness into the fur here. So I might do that. I know we went for more of a longer curly haired version. This is definitely like a it's not a short, this is more like a winter coat, so it's very packed full and together, whereas this is more like a summer coat, kind of loose and shaggy. Now let's go to Google and look up some references here. Oh yeah, completely different, depends on season, what kind of breed they are. So many different ones. Winter coat, summer coats. See if I can just rip that right in to your ref. you on top. Yeah. So it's definitely a lot more clumped together. Tell you what, I might just let's try duplicating this one. And we can change speed. So we get something that kind of fills in. Then I'm gonna duplicate it again. And I might change the tiling. 5. We're getting a lot closer here. Or it was this. I might need to bring back some of the neck here. Let's see if that's in this mask. No. In this mask. Yeah. Got some weird funky thing going on there. Probably from a projection brush. Yeah, that's a lot better. Oh my goodness, there's like some like super cute plushy well, these are alpacas, but look at these things. They're so fluffy. I like how universally you search for llama or alpaca and you get both. Cool. Don't entirely know the difference. I mean, these could be alpacas. I don't know. I know there's a difference in like the head shape. Neck? So this might actually be an alpaca. No. I think this is definitely llama, and the other one I'm looking at is an alpaca. Yeah, the other one's an alpaca. It's got like more of a hooked, its head shape kind of hooks rather than just this fluffy cylinder. So, let's export so we have something to work with. have a few shaders I can use. Pacts. This one include... No, doesn't. This one does. So we don't want... Oh, okay, let's look at my outputs. It's got alpha. So does this one. But it has normals as well. I want to just... We'll just use this one. We're not doing RMO or emission or roughness, and included in the base color, but let's do it as separate. Don't need any of those. And the eyes are going to be interesting. I might do a roughness. I don't think I have any height information. I could add in like an eye detail, but I don't think it's needed for this. Like, they're pretty just round eyes. I think this works well. So eyes, we don't need normals, but I'll probably keep the roughness. That looks good to me. So we can go into Blender and start adding some materials to this, and then we'll export it into Unity to start testing, and then I'll probably do a rig real quick. Alright, so we'll start with this one. And we don't need the checker. Alright, so we've got our llama. Normals. Why isn't it popping? Why you like this? Here. think we just need this one for blender. Comes with our... and actually, I'm just gonna put in a regular principle. I was doing some other things. Yeah, I've got some funky settings on this guy. So we'll do that and that. And oh. No, that's all good. This one, non-color. Roughness. Oh, hello. How's it going? We're just working on our llama today. Got it, just finished painted it in Substance Painter here. And now I'm going to be adding it to Unity to test it with our vTuber shader. So it's going to look a lot different, but packaging it right now. And we want GIF. And it looks good. Some coffee while this loads up. How's it going today, Igward? Igward 12. There's 12 of you, what? Let's see, can I translate? Oh, you're wishing me well. Awesome. Thanks for the well wishes. Okay, so we need to create a shader. Llama Entune. If the translation's correct, says good luck and all the best. Happiness. Oh, thanks, dude. Thank you very much. Okay, so we need to add this guy. Add to our scene somewhere. Just fits right in. I got my link hat visible. That's fine. We can just move this over. And we need our normals. Normal map. And do I want Cornell? I think I do. We'll put this to more of a fur color. And then we'll select this guy, materials, llama, by. Cool. Okay, so let's add in a outline. Do we want back face culling? Turn that off for now. Normally the head will be covering it. Okay, so we've got the shadow in. All right, our origin is down there. And our eyelashes are not working. That was to be expected. So we will create another shader. Eyelashes. Do we want M-Tune? You know, let's just try it out. Won't do anything too fancy. We'll do no backface culling. And let's see here. Is it? I think it's that one. Here's our base color. Oh, select our material. Where's our alpha slot? Advanced, no. Oh, it's working. It's just, I was looking at the model. Okay, so eyelashes. Apply. There we go. Look at those wonderful eyelashes. So we'll need to adjust the eye shader, but that's looking pretty decent. I might actually pull the model out a little bit more, make them a little bit longer and kind of curve up a little bit more. Because from far away they do just get lost at this distance. Like up close it's really nice. I'll adjust that in Blender, but for now let's create another material. And we want llama eyes. And do we want an M-Tune? Let's try it out. So this is our color. What happens if we and then I'm gonna give it some rim lighting. Is it working? Let's crank this up. Yeah, it's doing something. Yeah, let's do none. The power of shaders. Okay, that's working well. A little too well. I think I'm gonna get rid of... Kind of just gives it a little bit more life. And then we can give it some like color, so it like right on the edges. Yeah, that's working well. Okay, so let's go and fix the fur here because we want this fur to be affected. I mean, it is, as you can see here, when we rotate it around, but not as much as I want. Let's take a look at what we did for the sheep. Zero 110. So this is the same. I think it might be playing around with our shade tuning here. Obviously, it's really going to depend on what direction the light is coming from. I think we only have a sunlight in this scene. So if I add a light, let's add a point light right here. And let's color it. Yeah, so the normal map's working pretty well. If we take our shady down, or toony shade down, not as like, it's overall more visible, but it's yeah, okay, that's working. Cool, so that's basically what it's gonna look like for a VTuber. So we can reset that. And I am going to rig this thing. So we'll just do a very quick, and my middle mouse button is sticky today. Come on. Why is it doing this? So we'll set the origin to the 3D cursor here. So it's all it. And we'll kind of do this. That's where our head kind of rests. Let's add in an armature. Don't need it to be that big. The one thing we have to be careful of is where some of the bones are, where this head's gonna be, because of how like the collision works. So we want it to kind of like be back here, because our head will fit kind of here, and we want our bones to not collide with that. And then we want to make sure that X up here into a tailbone. And we'll do 2 for the legs. Pretty simple back legs. Don't really have geometry for, or I didn't set this up to be to like bend like with a knee or anything like that. And we'll be removing that bone. We don't need, yeah, I didn't do like feet or paws. I guess they have hooves, actually. Then we'll get the neck here. So I do want a wobbly neck. And I want it to go woo. Now I might go this way though, so we'll see. Then, yeah, of course we went. View there. We'll have like a floppy nose. And floppy ears. I might actually put a bend in. Give it a little bit of extra life. Okay, so now we rename this all. And this is the left side, yeah. This is our front leg. And then we say symmetrize. Because we named everything correctly. And now we can give it prefix. And of course we got an error, so see here. This one, bone 14. Oh, you know, we're gonna remove that one. Why you gotta be that way? Okay, so we can add all of this. And let's parent it with automatic weights. I don't want that anymore. Go by by bone hierarchy. Oh, I accidentally named that one. Instead of the other one. There we go. And now for all of our... Okay, so back one. Let's do... We have symmetry on. And then what I like to do is make sure that nothing is above a certain amount. You don't want to like too wiggly wiggly. Especially these back legs. And let's do the other one. Neck. Okay, this one we want wiggly. Well, not so much. And not a crazy wiggly mouth. Well, let's get some floppy ears. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. Very easily. That did pretty good. Okay, so now we can re-export that. Boom. Rig. Save it up. And now we got our llama here, so we'll re-import. I always keep the Unity files separate. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna go to our... I think it's... we just go to the base. Yeah. So we'll add in a spring bones component. And so we take our roots. Oh, we need to make it a size of 1. Upper arm. Go gizmo. Stuff will happen. Yeah, there we go. And it's wiggly. I might be a bit too wiggly. And of course the eyes are coming out of its sockets. So, there's an easy fix we can do to that. Basically, when we did because these are all separate objects, we had different weight paints for them, right? So I'm actually just going to join them into one object. And then we'll go back to the weight paints. Yeah, it looks like it was here. So we need to do these kind of separately. And my middle mouse button is being ridiculous. This is our bone right here. So we want kind of go like that. And then mouth 2. I'm gonna get rid of it there. Okay, so now we just have to inspect all the other ones. It should be pretty much 0. Oh, see, here we go. Too close. What was that? Ear 2 or 1? So what we can do... a little bit right there. Mouth is good. Mouth 1, I think that's good. No, actually it looks bad. We will redraw it. And I have symmetry on, but it's not doing symmetry. Wait. Symmetry? Nope. Okay, we'll try and do it as best we can. Oh, now it's doing symmetry. And just double check everything else. Roots. Ah, there is a problem. Cool. Hopefully that fixes it. Llama. Llama. Ace. Okay, so we still got a little bit of issue. but the eyes are attached. Okay, so that's easy. That's just a weight paint issue. And like run. Woo! Okay. We can also change some of our settings. I mean, we can make them really wiggly. Whoa. I think, that mouth bone. This one here. So we removed a bone and then we got another one. So we need to fix that with our weights. So this is mouth 2, mouth 1, and basically we'll keep all the same weights except for the mouth. So we'll go here and select everything. Can we do a lock all? Then mouth 1 and mouth 1. And we'll reparent it. All of the ones that were locked, what we did will remain the same. So we go here, we can check that indeed is all the same. And then this one, we're not using anymore. So we can actually get rid of it. Okay, so mouth 1 and mouth 2. Oh, I got rid of the wrong mouth 1. Okay. I'll get rid of that. Bone hierarchy. Okay, there we go. Just kind of do this. Weight painting is probably like my least favorite thing to do. There's a person out there who's like, I love weight painting. Who hurt you? I'm just kidding. Love it when it like doesn't properly symmetrize. Okay, that will be a wiggly mouth for sure, but I'm positive the eyes will be fixed. What is causing it? I think it's the ears. Yeah, the ears are affecting the head a little bit too much. But the eyes are fixed, so that is good. Troubleshooting, you know? Okay, ear... Oh! What? Why is it? Eh? That was kind of a weird... Why? Interesting. Okay, so let's just get rid of all of that, because that's... And then if we go into edit mode here, just select and then when we go into weight paint, we'll only be painting these. Set that. Do that. We'll have to do one at a time. Let's do radial. That looks good. Okay, that's the one that's messed up. Cool, then we'll just clean this up. I turn off while I'm in that mode. Okay, that hopefully is the fix that we were looking for. I'm gonna fix this as well, because might as well. Oh, it's locked. Yeah, symmetry's getting really funky. Maybe it's not, the mesh isn't perfectly symmetrized. But, that's alright. It's kind of a weird bone. Soften that just a bit. Then I want to kind of soften there. I don't want too much like wiggly around where like our where the head will be. Because then you can get into some weird clipping issues. So let's mitigate that while we're here and thinking about it. But that's why we test things, so we know that things need to be fixed. My props come to life when I go into play mode. Okay. We got a little bit of funkiness. Oh, you know what? It's this thing right there, because it's looking for this connected bone. Okay. I think I know how to fix that. Everything else is fine though. It's just that one. Let's take a look as to why that is. I mean, it's completely disconnected, yeah. I wonder what I can do to fix that. I mean, everything looks correct. Taking a look at the hierarchy here. Okay, so everything's coming off of neck 1, 2, 3. And yeah, all 3 of these are coming off of neck 3. But only one of them is getting this extra bone. Why? Why are you doing this? Huh? Why are you doing this? I guess I could change the hit collider size. And yeah, why are those so funky? I'm gonna have to figure that one out. I've seen this behavior before and I forgot how I fixed it. The last time when I had this behavior, it was like the weights were like way too strong. These weights are like really... That's... You make the stiffness better? I mean, I could individually add in spring bone components to each chain instead of just the root, but don't know how that will behave outside of Unity. Everything else is more or less behaving correctly though. The tail could probably be a bit more wigglier, but then again, it is a pretty short tail. Yeah, the ears are getting a bit too much. Specifically ear 2. And probably ear 1 as well. Yeah, I think that will help just reduce those ones by quite a bit. Bit more control. Re-imports. And let's see how that behaves now. Yeah, a little bit better. But the tips of the ears are... I think it's because they're trying to connect to here and they should be connecting up higher. So I could just do this. And without like adjusting the weights, that might fix it. Because sometimes, like, the bone position does matter sometimes, rather than just the weights. I need like a script to re-import. How many clicks? I mean, it wouldn't move this drastically, but yeah, it's good to... and that bone is doing that thing again. Like, if these two are touching, it gets, it goes all weird. Okay, I'm gonna have to make, kind of like an even weight paint going up. I haven't had like this many chains like on such a tall prop, so I've never had this kind of problem before. I remember I had a problem with this guy, and that was pretty easy to figure out. And then, you know, like I got my sheep here. And it's all working correctly. As you can see, like some of these are like colliding in with each other and it's still fine. So let's increase the size. They were still getting like the funkiness, but I think that actually fixed the other issue. Yeah, okay. So we'll copy that value because it doesn't save it when you're in play mode. We definitely have to be like pretty careful with each. Like sometimes it will show like this very, very faint color here, and if we have that like up here, it could be like messing with it. So I'm gonna go through all the necks and just make sure completely that I think it's we're locked. My middle mouse button is like, hey, I don't want to work today. Oh, that's probably the most annoying thing about a mouse breaking down is the one button you use the most in one of your programs. Okay, let's let's redraw this. So we're gonna do. Actually, I wonder if we just like include like that. Let's test it to see if A, that either fixes it, or B, that's the problem, is coming from the neck. And just double checking I actually put the right colliders in. Okay. I think that fixed it. Except the ears. Sometimes. Yep. Fixed it. We just need to fix the ears now. I think I know what's happening with that. The joys of weight paints. I might just like get rid of that altogether and just have the floppy come from the second bone only. And just double check we didn't weight paint down below, because sometimes that happens. So much back and forth. You can test it in Blender, but it behaves differently. Like the bone armature in Blender will behave correctly as in if it was to be animated. But we're not actually animating, we're using something called spring bones, which is like a dynamic thing that uses its own physics. Yeah, I think I just have to, I'm losing my voice here, just reduce them by quite a lot. Well, yeah, if we shake it, it goes Crazy. I'm just trying to see if it's specifically... I turn this off and see if that appears, that glitch. Because it could actually be the, yeah, you can see it's pulling right there, and it shouldn't be. See, like, the wiggle right there? Yeah, it's not supposed to be doing that. So there must be, like, a little tiny bit of information that I missed. Ugh. I wish it was clearer to see. But I want to make sure that the outline isn't a problem either. It could have just been the angle. I'm pretty sure it's just that one. Yeah, see, when you go back and forth, it goes inside itself. You're seeing the outline shader get all messed up. Now, obviously, we don't want that happening. So let's fix that. Yeah, we'll just really reduce those. I think we could still have some weight there, though. Yeah, how strong is that? And I'm painting on the wrong ear. That's the left ear. Get rid of all of this crap. Alright, you know what? I'll just do the gradients. Rid of it all. Did it. Ears are very finicky. Actually, I wonder if I just include a bigger area around it, because that worked with the neck. I'll do it on one side only, and then we can we can see if that's the solution to these floppy floppies. Not really an expert on rigging and weight painting. I just kind of know basics. But it's a very finicky prop. Okay, so now we're just going to look at each ear individually. It seems to be more from rotation. We fixed that though. Sort of? No, not really. Yeah, I wonder what's causing that. It must be leftover paint from a different thing. You can see like this strip of polygons is like really acting up. And all of the bones that are there, I've painted that out. So, what is it? What is it? What ails you, my sweet, sweet llama? It's so beautiful. I will get to the bottom of this. I might have to fix it off stream. Because it is kind of annoying. I want to get it to be working in my VTuber program. So we'll do. So this painting around didn't help. Okay, I'm just gonna go through all of my weight paints here and just make sure that nothing that shouldn't be affecting that part is affecting that part. This seemed to work out, so I'll continue with that. And we got the ears. I'm probably gonna increase the weight there. Our front legs. Okay, ear 2. Let's do this. We want these to be a little bit more floppier. Let's hope that fixes it, because bit of an annoying issue. I could also limit how much it is wiggly from the spring bones script, but I do want certain parts to be pretty wiggly. Weak. Okay, the ears are floppy again. And obviously this is moving it like extreme, but that's the point of testing. You want to make sure that in the extremes it's not breaking. Let's see if we can change the... Yeah, I think because the geometry is so thin, we might have to not use a outline shader. Which is unfortunate. I think that problem is still happening. Yeah, I wonder why. Let's check the mesh. Shouldn't be. That's a pretty clean mesh. It's happening like... along this kind of strip. I am perplexed. Oh well. It's like one of those things that only I will probably notice. Because I'm looking at it like straight down. I think when you're wearing this thing, you're not gonna really... I think it's gonna behave pretty nicely. Okay, well, we'll leave it at that. So we can now test this as a prop. Hey Lou, how's it going? Oh, you're lurking. Never mind. Saw the name. Okay. Go to vNyan. And we can turn this hat off. And then you're probably seeing double of me right now. Props. Llama. Okay, so it's slightly off. But it is wiggly. Oh my goodness, this is sillier. I'll stop doing double view here. Whoa. Or you know what? Here, I can just do this. vNyan off. And go here. Yeah, so we're still getting a little bit of that problem with the cheek right. I mean, it kind of looks like a tuft of fur, like kind of misbehaving, but I wonder if it's actually just the shader. It might be the shader, actually. Nope. It's definitely like... Woo, only that cheek. Or like, yeah, the cheek in like the... This, just the side right there. Oh, extreme here, although I can't see when I'm doing that. It is a very pretty llama, though. Those eyelashes. Maybelline would be jealous. Are they being culled on both sides? No? Okay. Ooh, I wonder if to do... They're into your soul. Okay, well, I'll fix this problem off stream. I think otherwise everything is like... I could make the butt wigglier, definitely. Yeah. Not really something you'll see though, so... Pretty good job. And then I'm gonna do the texture variation colors. And I'll fix the placement because it doesn't... Yeah, let's see, we applied it to the head, yeah. Change our camera here. How much did we move it? Because I can copy those values. And then obviously we can change the scale. Whoa! What happened? It looks normal here, and then haunts. I guess there's no feature to scale this all together. I'll just type it in. Might push these legs out. Yeah, I'll just find the values so that it's on the head bone properly. I can do that in Unity. So when we go and open this guy up, we can be like, hey, attach this preferably alphabetically. Llama. Okay, so and I'll just copy those values. So it needs to be 0.0835. That seems like a lot, but yeah. And then in the Z, which is different in Blender, that's the Y. And now we can by location. Does that work? Nice. This is basically my work. Or right now it is. You're getting a look into behind the scenes. Nice. Perfect fit. Save, 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 save everything. Okay, so go to the props, add the prop. Yay, it fits. Perfecto. Okay, I just gotta fix that one issue still. I don't know what's causing it though. I think it's this bone is connecting to this one. Like you can see in if I go into play mode here, it's adding an extra spring bone right here. This doesn't exist in the rig. So how do I fix that? I think I will say connect. Can I join? Bill. Let's see if that fixes it. I don't know if I'll have to name these or not. What's it called? Just bone 1, 2, 3? Yeah. Okay, so we'll call this head to ear left. right. And this is head to mouth. Might put a random bone somewhere else. So we'll see if that fixes it. I might have broken something. Oh, I need to give them a pre. It added one up there now. Okay. Wow. Let's see here. Did that break it? Fix it? Or... I wonder if it's in the actual export settings. Let's take a look at that. Bio exports. In armature. There's no, like... Oh, there's another one. I'm not seeing anything about leaf bones being added. I wonder if we do this and we just delete that bone. It could have been in the way that we created it, because when I created it, I did this bone, this bone, this bone, and then I did a bone here, and then I deleted that one. I don't like the same thing I did here, but seems to only be an issue in Unity. Props, llama. Beak. Yeah, bone still there. But is the cheek still... I think it's fixed. I think it's fixed. Oh, not from that angle. Only extreme movements though, so it should be... It's kind of weird how it's just like the one side though. Because it's mirrored. Why? Floppy de floppy. Okay, well, I think that's good enough now. And then I'm gonna work on the other texture sets for this one. Add. Oh, that's not. That's an image file. Yeah, it's still definitely visible even on top of my model. That's so strange. And I think I'll make the eyelashes longer. Yeah, you can really see it there. Something is like overriding the information, even though the information is not there. Painted all that out. Why are you doing this to me? Why? Okay. I hope I don't have to like completely repaint the weight paints, because weight paints are annoying. Trying to figure out the best way to kind of do this. I gotta make sure. Oh, that was the wrong one. Eyelashes. Here we go. I think that would be a lot better. Gotta read them eyelashes from far away. That's a little better. For the eyelashes. I wonder if I could like sync it with my, like they blink if I blink. That's a lot more work though. I'd have to do like a full eye rig for that. Like a blend shapes and everything. That's stare into the llama's soul. Oh, my alarm's going off. Isn't that just a wonderful little llama? Make like a VTuber character as just a llama. Well, the shader worked out pretty well for the fur. I'm gonna have to fix where it like it meets the corners here. I mean, it's not really noticeable from the front and sides, but if someone was like looking at it like this, that's, you know, you would clearly have fur that kind of goes like that. So I'll have to project that on as just a final touch, and then I think this version's done, and then I'm gonna do making a white version and then like a really dark chestnut brown version as well. So it's gonna be, I haven't decided on eye colors for those yet. But I was looking at images of llama eyes and they are very interesting. Kind of freaky looking when you do like a hyper close-up of them. And it looks like the legs aren't properly colliding. That could just be the fact that it's a prop instead of an actual blend shape hat. Like I'll be doing an actual blend shape hat when I implement it onto my model, but I'm just testing it with the vNyan prop. Just because it's super easy to implement. It's just a single export. Instead of like 12 other steps to export it as a blend shape. Probably more than that. Because I also have to export my entire model. So yeah, I'll fix the ears a little bit there. The very, very tips of them are getting... Maybe it needs another edge loop. Which is easy to add. And then I think I'll add some more color variation in the fur, because right now it's pretty uniform. Well, yeah, I might increase the gradients I have the top to bottom, and then the AO can be a bit well, not brighter, but it could be a bit more saturated, grayish. Okay, let's do that right now. I got it open. And then the AO can be multiply. Let's do overlay. Maybe a bit too saturated. Actually, I don't like it, because it's matching with the eye color. Then I might put a highlight on the nose. Okay, well, let's export that as is. Just that. If our changes are there, yep. So much like exporting and importing and exporting and importing. Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw a little bit of your Final Fantasy stream, but I was preoccupied. Thought you were like leveling some gatherers. But yeah, you beat Bloodborne? That's pretty nice. Is that is Bloodborne like, is that one the hardest, or is it Sekiro? Which one's the harder of the two? You're talking about all these Souls games, I might actually play some Elden Ring again. Honestly, is like, I think Elden Ring is like the greatest adventure game I think, at least I've ever played, um, to date. People say Bloodborne's harder. I know like Sekiro is like a completely different combat. Whereas like Souls game, it's like you can actually build out different builds, but Sekiro is like it's just one thing. You have to master that one thing. All right. My headphones fell off. Okay, I am actually going to go for dinner. So I'm gonna end it here. I've got a few notes that I gotta write down for myself. But yeah, we got this thing pretty far today. Just a few more things to touch up on, and then I'll do the 2 color variations as well. And I think that would be done. So I'll have this like most likely done tomorrow. And up on the shop. Haha, yeah. So please look forward to it. Thanks for stopping by again, Lou. It was nice to chat with you again. And I think yeah, the next stream is definitely Tuesday. And then this weekend I'm actually busy. I'm actually doing something this weekend. That's for a change. I usually do nothing on the weekends. So yeah. Stay hydrated, drink some water, be kind to someone today, even if it's yourself, and I'll catch you next time. All right. Bye for now.